Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Parker. Breaking free at the 35. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the grab. It's Parker. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down at 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
The Utes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the run, it's Parker. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
Field goal try, no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points. So you walk away with nothing.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Thomas. Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Utes offense takes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after the completion. And the Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Going to run it. It's Reed. He shreds the tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Ball handed off. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Dropping back, it's Thomas. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Utes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Scanning the field, it's Thomas. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Extra point makes the lead 4. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
He finds his man. In the clear at the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Utes. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT makes it 10-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking to throw. It's Thomas. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they win backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield. It's Thomas. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. He breaks free. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Utes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Thomas. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made just enough of a gain to move the sticks.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Close to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Handoff from the shotgun. Will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
He's running out of time here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. On the ground, it's Parker. That one moves the ball across the 40. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Utes will line up to boot it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. picks up some yards here. Let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Back to pass. It's Thomas. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. But he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier running through tackles. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here's the second down play. Toss it to the back, running left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for his big tight end. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The Utes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with their running game. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. New set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance in a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And the catch is made off the carom there.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Finds his man, has the 1st down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them. And you're rewarded with a 1st down.
1st and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Utes hope to be able to run this clock out of the final minute and secure the W. On 2nd and goal, they'll give them another chance. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Utah. They trust their offensive line. That time, the quarterback just sneaks it across.
Yeah, there's no reason to actually make this more complex than it needs to be. Snap, quarterback gets behind those linemen, gets behind him, finds a little crease, and gets 6.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.